I finally realized it. The people are the prisoner of their phones. That's why it's called cell phones. We are living in an era that capturing moments by cell phones are more important than actually living moments with whom is beside us. Cell phones are everywhere. Around 77% of Americans are using cell phones. When it comes to under 30, 94% of them are using that. Around 64% of Americans are using one or few social media on their cell phones. With social media and text messaging on cell phones, Americans are walking around with a social life in their pockets. I will introduce importance of cell phones on social life, and then I will say some things about the dependency of people to their cell phones, and then I'll bring some tips to lessen this dependency. Smartphones have had important impact on our social life. The scope of services that the cell phones offer to users has increased with new technology and applications such as attractive social media and multimedia, for example, Facebook, Zoom, Instagram, Twitter, and so on. With this increasing applications, the people are using their cell phones very a lot, and they don't have enough time for real conversation with their friends and families. The result of overuse of mobile phones is the emotional separation of people from each other while they are living with each others. MIT socialist Sherry Turkle warns that conversation is the most human and humanizing things that we do. It's where empathy is born. It's where intimacy is born. We are actually moved away from conversation in a way that hurting us. She says that 94% of American, while they are while making a conversation with another, they bring out their phones, and actually their phones are hurting their real conversation with the other people. She believes that the socially active socially person who uses social media will not problem. He's not, they are not the concern of her, but her concern is about the people are using social media such as Facebook and post a picture or post an item on it, and they wait for example 100 like of it. They are dependents. The dependence to the wants, desired, be wanted, and be liked by social media. It's her concern. Every time you are about to get your cell phones, first think about what do you want of it, what you are looking for on cell phones. This way you can control yourself of using much cell phones. Let's not forget that our goal is not missing the cell phones or putting the cell phone aside and not using that, but also we using wisely and logically. Here I'll bring you some points that will lessen the dependency of ourselves to cell phones. First, pause to think before you pick up their phones. Then Analyze how you use your phone and set limits on it. Then get rid of distracting apps, and stay away from your phone after posting anything of social media. Minimize notification. Actually restrict the notification. Keep your phone literally away. Put your phone out of sight that you don't tend to access it. Don't use your phone before going to bed, because looking at the screen makes your sleeping quality worse. When you know the reason for accessing your cell phones, you will control it much easier. In conclusion, an introduction was given about the importance of cell phones, and we talked about the dependency of people on our using the applications, and didn't have enough time for real conversation with family and friends. And then we referred to some points that lessen the dependency of ourselves to our cell phones. I'm sure that you can also be one of the people who use their cell phones rationally and correctly, and use it wisely. Every time you reach for your phone, ask yourself, what for, why now, and what else? Thank you.